The story of Facebook hoaxes is a strange blend of misunderstanding, fear, and the power of copy and paste culture. Since Facebook launched in 2004 and began growing into the largest social platform in the world, it has also become the number one breeding ground for misinformation that spreads without anyone checking if it is true. And some of the most common examples are the Facebook hoaxes, claiming you need to copy and paste a message to protect yourself from new charges, new privacy rules, or Facebook stealing your pictures. The earliest versions of these hoaxes began circulating around 2009 and 2010, right when Facebook exploded in popularity and millions of new users joined the platform. People were still learning how social media worked, privacy settings were confusing, Facebook was changing rapidly, and into that environment came the first viral chain messages. They usually started with dramatic lines like, "As of tomorrow, Facebook will begin charging users for access," or "Unless you copy and paste this message, Facebook will have permission to use your photos and information." The reason these spread so quickly was simple. Most people were new to the internet. They did not know how to tell a legitimate announcement from a fake one. They saw friends posting it, assumed it was real, and passed it along. Hoaxes thrive on urgency. They are written to sound official, often using words like legal notice, terms, policy, or effective immediately. They also include random legal code citations that do not exist but look official to the average person. One of the most famous examples is the Facebook charging hoax. It claimed that Facebook would begin charging $9 per month unless you posted a specific message declaring your account exempt from fees. This rumor spread every few years, usually after some unrelated Facebook announcement. Whenever Facebook did anything major, like change the layout or update the newsfeed, the hoax resurfaced. People began posting the message out of fear that their free account would suddenly cost money. What makes this hoax strange is that Facebook has publicly stated many times that it does not plan to charge users. The company makes nearly all of its money from advertising, and charging people would reduce the number of users, which would hurt their business. But the rumor never dies. It simply goes quiet for a little while and then comes back when someone reposts it thinking they have discovered hidden information. The second major Facebook hoax is the photo ownership hoax. This version claims that Facebook is about to change its privacy policy to take ownership of all pictures, videos, and messages uploaded to the platform. It insists that unless you copy and paste a paragraph of legal sounding text, Facebook will have the right to sell your photos or use them in advertisements. This message usually begins with something like, "I do not give Facebook permission to use my images, information, or posts," followed by a list of imaginary laws that supposedly protect your content if you copy and paste them. The problem is that none of this is real. Not a single one of those laws is valid, and copying and pasting a message on your profile does not change any legally binding agreement. The real rules are listed in Facebook's terms of service, and no amount of copying and pasting can override a contract you already agreed to when you created your account. The truth is that Facebook does not own your pictures. You own them. What Facebook receives is permission to display them on the platform, which is obvious since the entire purpose of Facebook is to show posts to other people. That permission ends if you delete your content or delete your account. Another reason these privacy hoaxes spread so widely is fear about personal information being stolen. As people started uploading more photos of their lives, their families, and their children, the idea of Facebook taking ownership felt threatening. So when someone posted a message claiming to protect your rights, people grabbed it and reposted it instantly without checking any facts. The hoax plays on the natural desire to keep control over your personal data. Over the years, Facebook hoaxes have taken other forms too. Some claim that Facebook is monitoring messages for political content. Some say a new algorithm will hide your friends unless you comment on their posts. Others warn that a hacker will take over your account if you accept a friend request from a certain name. None of these have ever been proven true. They simply take advantage of confusion and the massive size of the platform. Another key reason these hoaxes survive is that they require very little effort to spread. Copy and paste messages are the modern version of chain letters. You do not have to research anything. You do not have to understand the issue. You just have to repost what someone else posted. It is fast, simple, and creates the illusion that you are protecting yourself. On top of that, algorithms reward engagement. When thousands of people copy and paste the same message, the platform sees that as a high engagement topic and pushes it to more feeds. That helps hoaxes go viral even faster. All it takes is a few people posting out of fear, and suddenly millions see it on their timelines. In reality, the best way to check if anything is true is to look at Facebook's official announcements or reputable news sources. Facebook has never charged a monthly fee. Facebook has never claimed ownership of users' photos, and no legal declaration posted in a status update can override a company's terms of service. Yet, despite the facts, these hoaxes continue to rise from the dead every few years. New generations of users discover them. People who were not online for the earlier versions believe the rumors. And each time they return, they create a fresh wave of copy and paste posts warning friends to protect themselves from dangers that do not exist. These hoaxes survive because they feed on uncertainty. They mix a little bit of legal language with a lot of fear, and people pass them along without stopping to think. As long as platforms stay large and users scroll quickly, hoaxes like these will continue to find new life. Thank you for watching this story. If you enjoyed learning something new today, make sure to subscribe, like the video, and leave a comment telling us what you thought of this story.